Right, hopefully you can hear me now. Somehow. Right, hopefully you can hear me now. Yeah, somehow. Well, as new. I've got just got myself a PlayStation Pro. Yeah, somehow. Well, and I've had to make sure I've got all the settings correct again for streaming. And for some reason, it was automatic onto mute, which is maybe a good thing. People didn't really need to hear me. But anyway, should crack on for race 3 of the TCRT GT3 series. We are at Daytona Road for 1 hour's racing. Racing medium tyres are mandatory. Cracking night again, as per always with the boys. We shall quickly go through the field, a rolling start, and then get on with it. So, in first place is Donny in the Dodge on racing softs. Hobbs on racing mediums in the Porsche is in second. Snail on racing mediums in the McLaren is in third. Roy on racing softs in the GTR here in fourth. Berserker Boy, yours truly, in the gorgeous Aston Martin. Have to get it in every time on racing softs. DT back here on the Audi in racing mediums in sixth place. Death on racing softs in the Peugeot. Eighth place G in the other McLaren racing mediums. Ninth is Ninja here back in the Mercedes on racing softs. Basti in the other Peugeot on racing softs in 10th. Sam in the Ferrari on racing mediums in 11th. And last but not least, PSK here in another Mercedes and racing medium. So we shall crack on. No one's put any things into the text about what's there to try and catch, what issues we had. So we're running at the back here with PSK at the beginning of lap 1 just to see if we can follow any shenanigans as we go round. Coming up to it's turn 1, which is called in, for obvious reasons, going to the in of the infield. Yeah, everyone's clean through. This is actually the second run in. Basti's got up past Ninja. We did have issues. Oh, nice big wheel up there at the front. Oh, we've got some action up here with Berserker Boy and Roy. Oh, nice little squabbling there going on for Berserker. It's going to dive up the inside here at International Horseshoe. Just outbreaks Roy. Holds it there, and also DT's trying to look up the inside of Roy there to go past the big wheel, but no, Berserker's gained a place up into 4th place. In the meantime, though, Donny gone through the kink, coming up to the Western Horseshoe. I hope we get better camera angles than this because you can't see a whole lot. Hobbs in 2nd, Snail still in 3rd, Berserker's 4th, Roy in 5th, DT 6th, Death 7th. G8, Basti 9th, so everyone has got through. Yep, we have everyone through, surviving lap 1 as we come round for the first time. Donny looking resplendent in that Dodge, is going to put out a huge lead because that Dodge this is the track that was really made for that Dodge. Oh, it's Berserker's gone side by side here with Snail. Aston Power against McLaren Power. Berserker's got those racing softs trying to look around the outside. The bus stop doesn't make it stick there. He's also got Roy. Oh, Roy's rear end is also looking a bit squirrely again. Here we are with DT. Let's go and board this DT from this view. See what the Audi is like. Oh, look at this side-by-side race. We'll go from this third-person view. Well, Roy would have, I think he would have had a go there at Berserker if he could have found the space, but DT's hugging the outside line. Everyone's clean through. Back here with Death watching this battle up front. Oh, is everyone going to manage in turn 1? Okay, Death's trying to squabble, watching that squabble in front. Can he maybe take an opportunity to get past DT? Oh, and G's joined the party. G joined the party up to International Horseshoe. 2 side by side. Death nipped up the inside of DT. Is he going to hold the position? Can G take the position as well? Where's Basti? Just a little bit off. So G, nice driving from all of the boys here. Berserker still sniffing 3rd place from Snail. They can't make it stick. Death up to 6th place. Back with DT. It's all very tight with all these different tyre strategies as well. It makes for an interesting squabbling, but here we go. Line astern with Snail in third on those mediums, holding off this train of cars now. With Berserker right in the slipstream. Is Berserker going to make a move and Snail into the bus stop? He's thinking about it. He's putting out sideways. He's going to try and get Snail a break, and he does. Berserker's up to third place. Nice move there from Berserker. Roy's got back in front of... Oh, how did Roy get in front of Death? I must have missed that one. I thought Death was up to... Oh no, perhaps not. On board with the Peugeot, which doesn't sound very powerful at all, really, does it? And Berserker takes third place there from Snail. On board with the Welshman. Back in the slipstream of that Aston Martin, but Roy's close up behind her. We've got side-by-side action back here. We've got DT and Death. The DT snuck in front of Death through the chicane. Death was in 6th place. If Death's got it wrong somewhere, stays in the slipstream, he might have a chance. Here we go. Through the start-finish line. It's all kicking off. I don't know where to go. That's not quite there. But look at this. Roy and Berserk. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back to this. Let's go aboard with Roy. See what kind of view Roy has. So here's Roy following Berserker and Snail into turn 1 in. Berserker's drifted wide. Oh, I've gone to the wrong camera. I meant to go Berserker. Berserker's going to hang on to 4th place. No, he's not. He's lost it to Roy, but Berserker nips up the inside there. Oh, I think there's tyre squealing, but Berserker nips up the inside there of Snails. He gets two for the price of 1. Let's have a quick look. What happened there? Let's go on board with Roy. So Roy coming around to turn 1. I think Berserker gets it wrong into turn 1, and I think Roy taps Gray. Come on, show me. Yeah, just taps Gray there and spins it round. Oh, I didn't realise he spun it completely. Under braking, Roy's comes off worst for that one. Still trying to regather. That was so much fun. Let's have a look again from this point of view. Hits the back of Snail, spins the car. Nice livery there. Not family friendly, but who cares? So he's dropped Roy back now down to 10th place. And he's still spinning the rear wheels of that GTR up as he's trying to get back on track and get into the flow of things. In the meantime, Donny, where is he? He is at... It's just coming into out. So the first... The corner, obviously, when you go into the infield is called in, and the corner when you come back out to the outfield is called out. Original, I know. So, in the meantime, Donny, Hobbs and Berserker, 1, 2, 3. Snail's dropped back to 4th. He's got DT and Death in hot pursuit. Audi does sound nice. Both on racing mediums. Coming into the bus stop. There's Berserker, there's Snail, there's DT, and Death. Can't seem to make an impression on that McLaren. There's the other McLaren of G. Slowly watching one of these boys squabble. He's got a little bit of distance between himself and Basti. There's Sam. Sam's up to 9th in that Ferrari. There's Roy back in 10th. Ninja in 11th. Piers K's still there. Let's go on board with Ninja. See if he can make an impression on Roy into this start-finish race. He's gaining on that GTR very quickly. Is he going to... No, he's going to bump draft to try and get them to catch up to Sam just up the road. DT's got a bit... Ninja's gone a bit wide there. Is he going to hold it into the apex? Yes, he does. So Roy's got a bit wide in the area as well. Let's go back up to where Death and DT were. So DT hasn't made an impression on Snail. Everyone's a little bit line astern. I might skip a lap if nothing much happens. Right, G, how you doing, mate? Vorden Hardy there. Here we go. Donny goes round from out. He's got a nice sizable gap between himself and the Hobbs in 2nd place, and Berserker's sizing up that Porsche in front. You have to keep an eye and see if Berserker can close that gap to Hobbs into third place, but he's also got the machinations of Snell still hanging around in fourth. I'm good, thank you very much. Still a bit hot here, but apart from that, it's all good. So if you can hear the fan on my mic, I do apologise. I can turn it down a little bit if it's interfering too much, but let me know. Anyway, DT is in 5th place. Snell is in 6th through the bus stop chicane. You can see there's some close action here. Oh, what's going on there? Sam, is he outbroke? Does Sam get the braking wrong? Let's go on board with Sam. I'm behind here with Roy. Yep, Sam's missed the braking completely. Goes into the runoff. Well avoided there, Sam. All good, no, that's good. Cheers, thanks for letting me know, G. Good, just dropped Sam back. Oh, he's having a nightmare. He's been reset to the other part of the bus stop chicane. Disaster for the Brit. There, he's gone all the way back now to the last place, unfortunately. So go on board with Donny. It's a bit dark as well. It's a shame the Americans haven't got better spotlights. That does sound nice. Done a 1:45.8, which is the fastest lap of the race so far. Expect that time to come down from that Dodge as the fuel gets lower through the Western Horseshoe. Up to out and then around onto the back straight again. There we go. So Hobbs in second is being caught by Berserker. Wow, the Aston Martin really chugging along well here. Berserker is on racing softs though. Definitely closing that gap on that Porsche. Can he get to the heady heights of second place? Berserker's highest position so far in the series has been a 5th. So he's in a podium position at the moment, which is obviously a long way to go in the race, but it's the highest he's been in the series so far. And he's closing in on that Porsche. Hobbs takes a huge amount of inside curve there, gets it horribly wrong. Is this the moment for Berserker? He's coming up to the back end of that Porsche. Aston Martin versus Porsche power. He's definitely closing in. Look at this. Reeling in that Porsche. Can he find a way past though? Berserker's trying to go the long way round. Hobbs is hogging the inside lane there. Inside yellow line. Side by side. Berserker backs out of it. He's got the grip though, so he may be able to catch up. Oh, as Hobbs gets it a bit squirrely as well into turn 1. Come back to that in a second, because also just checking on the others. Death still not made an impression, he's close to DT. One mistake. That's a nice view. Get a good view here of everyone going through. Yep, everyone's lined stone back here. There's PSK chugging away along in front of Sam. So let's go back to this battle here, because Berserker really is looking very feisty at Daytona Road. Nice little apex there from the Englishman. Oh, but he gets a little bit of oversteer from the rear wheels lit up. We're going to out. This could be his best opportunity at the moment. I'm also looking at the map at the back. Looks like Death got really close to DT, but can that Aston in the slipstream do anything about that Porsche in front? Hobbs is suffering from the heat in this race. Here comes the Aston up the inside. Has he got power to get into the bus stop? Chicane he has. Berserker takes second place. Nice clean move there. Also Hobbs played his part, giving freedom to do that, but it's not over yet, because that Porsche will be quick and get into the slipstream now of the Aston Martin. Oh, Berserker's got quite a bit of a lead though. I'm pretty sure that Porsche is going to get right to the back bumper of that Aston Martin into turn 1. So Berserker, there we go, Berserker's trying to lose the slipstream. Can he drive in there for an Englishman? Trying to break that toe. Hobbs to go up to 171 there in that Porsche. But Berserker, and he gets it wrong under braking. And that's what I thought. Where's Snell? Snell was close behind. Close enough as well. It looks like he might be able to snab third place from Hobbs, as Hobbs gets it wrong, gets that extra bit of speed from the slipstream perhaps of Berserker. And side by side now, Gray and Hobbs, two old rivals, through in up to International Horseshoe. I can hear DT's Audi behind this as well. On board of snow, he's fighting hard with that McLaren, using every inch of that road. There you go, there's DT and that Audi. Got a grandstand view of this. Let's go on board with American here, up to Western Horseshoe. So Hobbs has gone wide again. Snail's hugging that apex. It's going to allow him to. There he goes, Hobbs off the track. All four wheels are off the track properly then. He's still hanging on to third place. And Def's in Manchester as well. Hobbs gets sideways. Oh, Snail's trying to look up the inside, but out. And now DT's got a run. Well, the American, you can see, is gaining on this lovely battle here. Great racing for everyone, but he's just bumped Charles Snail a little bit. I think it's just a matter of time before Hobbs succumbs to someone. And it looks like it's going to be Snail, maybe DT at the same time. No, DT backs out, so Snail's through to third. Hobbs is back to fourth. Oh, that back end of that Porsche still looking a bit sideways. Both look quite ginger there as they went through. DT though, see the Audi. Can the Audi go around the outside of Hobbs? Hobbs is really struggling with back end grip on that Porsche. Oh, it's Death right in the mix of this. I didn't see Death was caught up to the back end of all this fantastic battling here. Here we go then. Hobbs has lost fourth place. He's lost fifth place. He's down to sixth. Can he regain 6 days from Death? No, Death's gone wide. Hobbs, nice tidy apex there from the Porsche driver. Keeps fifth position from Death. I think Death's on racing soft tyres. Yeah, he is. So Death's going to dive at the inside. That wasn't a dive. It wasn't a dive. That was a great move and gets Hobbs under braking. Oh, he misses a gear change. Oh, that gear change just allows Hobbs. Oh, side by side stuff. I didn't realise the race was as good as this. Boys, you should have told me about this. I can see headlights of G behind this as well. Oh, it's all kicking off big time. While we're still going, just going to double check my audio as well. Hang on a second. No, the audio's. My stream's gone down on YouTube on my phone. I can't see anything. Wow, great stuff. Right. That's what was. Oh, let's get it wrong. Where's G? He's not quite there. So we go up to Hobbs into fifth place while I just have a quick drinks break. And we're back. So Hobbs in that Porsche. It's dropped down from second to fifth. But look at this battle. Nice battle brewing. Let's just check on the boys a bit further down the field. We've got Basti and Roy. Roy's still chugging around in eighth place. He's got to back up to eighth, I should say. Seems to be a bit of issues with that's not his car bottoming out. That's lag, I think. Got up to 8th in front of Basti. Ninja's back here in 10th. Back here in 11th is PSK. He's got a big distance now between himself and Samuel. But Don is out on his own. But then this is Berserker's got out a bit of a lead. But then you can look and see the train of cars behind. Snail is now suffering under pressure. Under pressure. From DT. I don't know where that came from. From DT and that Audi. That Audi is DT on racing softs? No, he's on mediums. That Audi is a very quick car. Almost some would say it might be a cheese car, but then he's up against a bit of cheese in that McLaren. Snail in pre-season was trying different cars to see if they would be any better, but he's just gone back to his old faithful McLaren, and he's got quite a few apparently. And this is his racing one, so I dread to think how many miles are on the others. Let's go back to see if Death can catch up to the back of Hobbs. So Death's on those racing soft tyres. Hopefully he can close that gap down and get Hobbs under braking at some point through the bus stop chicane. Alright, let's see what the top speed of this Peugeot is. I'm very curious about this actually. Because I've always assumed, maybe wrongly, the Peugeot's not great at top end speed, and it's also going to have the draft of Hobbs in front. So 160. I know Donny was saying he's getting 170 across the line. God, that Peugeot's quick, isn't it? Look at that, 169, 170. Flicked to 171. Next lap, I'll go back to Donny to see what kind of top speeds he was getting. I know I should really flick through, because I was going to say I was going to skip a lap, but this is really close. Anyone twitches, they're going to lose positions. I don't really, if I'm honest, want to skip much of this, because it's all very flinch and you're done sort of thing. But Snell holding off this train of cars behind him just for the time being. Well, we're going through. That's the Western Horseshoe. Berserker's pulled away a little bit in front, but not too far away. Look at the lap times in a second. Here we go, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars in a line. I can count to 4. It looks like Hobbs might have a move here on DT. There's Donny. Oh no, he just scrubbed the barrier, just turned and scraped the barrier. So, well, no one's actually... Oh, no. Death was thinking about going out this side. Oh, here we go. It's always the way. Whenever I say I'm going to move away, something happens, and this is the happening. Hobbs gets a much better exit through the bus stop. He's got the inside line here. He's going to retake 4th position. He's also got the toe of that McLaren in front as well. So Donny's already gone around turn 1 in. DT now. Bump drafts. Hobbs to try and catch up to Snail. Working together. Very sensible, to be honest. Hobbs hits the apex nicely there. Still looks unsettled at the rear end. Definitely looks like he's fighting that car quite a lot. Snail again. He's going to have to be inch perfect with Hobbs in that Porsche behind him. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars I can still count. He also looks like just behind G. Yeah, this battle is brewing as well. Bast is trying to make an impression on Roy. Roy's on racing soft, so's Basti actually. On racing soft, where's Ninja? He's on his own. There's K's on his own. Sam's on his own, unfortunately. Right, here we go. Donny. Let's just quickly see what the others are doing. These boys, these angry bees, squabbling back here, but I want to go and see what Donny's doing. He's in the bus stop, right? Still got a bit of time. Death. Can he needs to make this work, because he's on racing soft tyres. This is his moment. We go on board with Hobbs. He's trying to go around the outside of Snail into the bus stop. Last of the late breakers. Snail gets the position, but oh, it looks like Hobbs has got a bit of a run. He just gets it Larry and sideways, and the other two aren't quite close enough. Let's quickly on board with Donny. Oh, let's sort this out once and for all. How fast can this Dodge get up to on its own, no slipstream? 172 at the line. Got up to, I saw 176. Berserker. What can a Berserker and Aston Martin do? Donny was up to 171, 176. 170. Berserker's 68 at the line. Flicks up to 170, and here we go. Here's the angry bees. Oh, Hobbs did get a run on Snail. Aston's pretty good in a straight line, but look at this across the line. 3 abreast. DT, I'm sure, could find a way. If he could find a way through, might be able to pull away. But nice driving there for everyone. Hobbs gets back up to 3rd position. Snail drops down to 4th. Let's go on board with DT. Haven't been on board with him much in the series. He's having a great race here. As Snail goes wide. It's International. Through the dog leg or the kink. Up to the Western Horseshoe. Audi as well. That's a bit low. Everyone's car seems to be a little bit leery at the exits of corners, struggling for grip. Seen Roy in that GTR struggle for rear end grip. Seen Hobbs in that Porsche. The McLaren looks pretty stable. Surprisingly, although I've not watched it very much, I've got a feeling that Dodge is very stable as well. My Aston, it was, as long as I got the right gear at the exit, it was very stable. I did want to kick out if I let it go, but you can see DT's got traction control on. The lights on. Oh, Snail takes an awful risk there at the exit of the bus stop. Always felt like it was an hour of getting that bus stop chicane right, because it was very easy to get wrong. So back here with Roy. Bass is still not caught him. Ninja's just a bit too far off. There's PSK. There's Sam just going to the start now of the NASCAR circuit part. Right, let's have a quick watch of Roy. See if the back end of his car seems to be squirrely at all. I don't think it was. It's one of the most powerful cars in the game, in the series as well, in the class. Oh, he's got traction control on as well though. Donnie's got traction control on, just seen it. This might be helping him keep the rear end down. Berserker Boy's got lots of hair on his chest though. He's not got traction control on. Yeah, so real men don't have traction control on, chaps. Look at nice and smooth and steady for the Berserker as he gets it sideways. Perfect timing of demonstrating just how awesome I am. Oh dear, that was funny. I knew that was going to happen. The moment I say I get a perfect exit, I would light it up. Right, well everyone's spread out, so I may skip a lap. Let's have a quick look. No one's close at the moment, so we've got Donnie here. Lap 13, coming round. This is the closest one here. Hobbs and Snail. Oh, and DT as well. Don't really want to skip too much because I've got a feeling, right, I'll go and skip and miss a whole load of things, but we'll try it. So, we'll go back. Yep, still as you are. Lap 40. Still DT behind Snell, very tight. And there's Death. Death drops stop. Oh dear, Death. He needs to make those racing soft tyres work. Gee, he's had a very quiet race himself as well. Back in 7th place. On those racing medium tyres. Trying to keep up with cars in front, and Roy's catching him slowly. He's on racing softs. Through the field, see if anyone close. So this is Hobbs is starting to reel in Berserker. Quickest Berserkers yet. Front tyres on Aston just starting to say hello. There we go. Berserker gets a much better exit speed. That's what I was doing most of the time. No dramas at all. Right, so yeah, everyone is spread up. It picks up. Yeah, gee, I'm very aware of how your race gets much better. I've not forgotten about you. You're still in this in a big way. I do remember. Right, so let's forward through lap. You can see on the map there, everyone's starting to spread out. So we go up to lap 15. It's still. Oh, there we go. Death has dropped back behind. What happened to Death? Let's go back on board of Death. I don't really want to skip all the way back. Death's dropped back behind G, so Death's already gone wide or had a moment somewhere along the way. There's a big gap between him and G, but here we go. Roy's putting Death under pressure. Roy's on racing soft, so's Death on racing soft tyres. That was a bit of a spoiler actually, G, because I knew what was coming up. I know what you're doing. You should have gone spoiler alert. I have a good race. Yeah, you do. You do have a good race, G. Oh, Roy's lit it up again, and the rear end of that GTR's struggling as well. And he's not got traction control on. Right, let's go back up front. Let's see where Donnie is. So, lap 15. We are 26 minutes in. We're starting to get into the pit window era, so I'm going to put it forward one more lap. Lap 16. Everyone looks like top 8 still remained the same. Let's go to lap 17. Still the same. It's going through. Everyone's... Because the beauty of this series, I think I've gone quiet, because everyone's, if you've just noticed, everyone's starting to concertina up. The beauty of the series is, with the different tyres, different tyre strategies, although things might be strung out at the moment, you know, some people run around on soft, some people run around on mediums. It's going to make things interesting for the latter half of the race. So, lap 17, let's skip forward one more lap. Well, there was a change in position back there, which I think was due to G and Death. So where did G get... Right, so G's in 6th place. Death has caught up. Oh, G gets a bad exit through the bus stop and just allowed Death. G's on those racing medium tyres. He's down to a quarter of a tank. Death's made a lovely move around the outside. Peugeot power. That's a word. That's a couple of words I never thought I'd say. Well, there you go. Death in that Peugeot. Nice clean move on the McLaren. But he needs to hug the inside line because G still might try and nip up the inside just like he's trying to. Oh, camera, let me see what's going on. Here we go. Death did open the window for G there, but he's just managed to hang on. Oh, he's just come off the power. Let G back through because Death going to get G under braking. No, Norwegian dives. Okay, sorry, I don't mean dive. Nips in front there, but gets too wide. Gets the braking wrong. They're not dive. It's not diving at all. I need to stop saying dive. Great battle here from the two war horses of TCRT. Death missed the apex again. G's driving really well on those medium tyres because obviously with the turbulent air in front as well, must be struggling to keep an eye on that rear end of that Peugeot. Oh, I can see G's turned up in a nice outfit. He's in all orange. Should be Dutch, really. Showing his Dutch colours there. Lap 18. We're halfway through the race. It's going to start kicking off in a minute because we are going to start having pit stops. And when the pit stops are done, we're going to see everyone's true position, I would suggest. Oh, that looked like you're going to get a penalty there, G. That was really close. Let's go from third person view for that. That looked like 4 wheels off the inside of that back end of the bus stop chicane. That's a generous... Oh, Nick. Oh, if you don't get a penalty for that you're very lucky. He's not got a penalty for that. I thought that was a certain penalty. There's Roy closely following behind. Oh, one of the car I'm not always curious about. I forgot to put the penalties on. Oh, as G drops into the pits. Here we go then. Is G the first of the pit stoppers? Donnie must be coming into the pits very soon because he's on fumes. Let's go through the fields. So 32 minutes gone, 28 minutes to go, or 27 minutes to go. Donnie. I'm looking at the map as well. He's starting to, it looks like he's going to start lapping people soon. We've got Berserker Boy now in second. Still hanging on to second. Those racing soft tyres struggling a bit. Now, if I remember rightly, at this point in the race, I was starting to short shift to save a bit of fuel because I had like a 0.7. Like a 1.7 to go when I noticed the red light coming on, and I thought I need to stay out of these softs as long as possible. So I short shifted a little bit to try and eke out one more lap, which I'm not sure if it paid off or not because these guys behind started to catch up to me again. The tyres still were working well. I was struggling through, I think it was the bus stop chicane. I don't think I come in this lap, I think I come in the next lap. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with a good bit of Aston Martin watching. Oh, coming right into the camera. Oh, beautiful. Is there anyone else Berserker coming into the pits this lap? I don't think he is. He's gone past the pit entrance. Neither's Hobbs, neither's Snail. Here comes Roy. Sorry, DT. No, he's not either. Is anyone else coming into the pits? Here comes Death. Yep, Death. No, Death's not gone into the pits. Here comes Roy. Roy's into the pits. Still got a quarter of a tank of fuel. Down to half a set of tyres on those softs. Maybe a tad early there for Roy. So Basti's not pitted yet. Ninja's not pitted. So here comes G. So Roy was starting to catch up to G. Where's G on the map? I'm looking at the top right. He's just coming past the pit entrance now. So let's see where Roy comes out when he's done his pit stop. Nice livery. Roy, I do like your livery. You've made up for last week's. It's a much nicer livery, much more interesting to look at for sure, especially in the pits like that. So where's G? G is already out through. Oh, he's just gone past. There he is, and there's Roy. They were really close. So that's worked out in favour for Roy. Oh, I wish I'd stayed with Roy now. Let's go back. Is he filling all the way up? No, not filled all the way. 68%. Here comes Roy. Out of the pits, just in front of the Norwegian G. So Roy's now on racing mediums, G's on racing softs. Pierce K's in the pits as well now. He was back near the back of the field, unfortunately. Here comes Donny. Surely Donny's into the pits now. Yes, there he is. Great driving from the Canadian, keeping it nice and clean. I think you're going to see a whole host of other cars coming in as well. Here we go. One thing I'm going to look at as well, because I know what happens in the pit stops. You've got the Hobbs sniffing around the back end of that Aston Martin. What a lucky man he is. I was saying to Hobbs, I'm pitting, don't cut up the inside. But Hobbs keeps going around now. Snail still at 10%. I've got a feeling that's what the difference. You'll see in a minute. I go into the pits at the same time as Snail. When we come out, Snail's just in front of me, and I was wondering if it's to do with the amount of fuel he had in his car when he came to the pit. It might be that 8%, which is about a lap's worth of fuel, to be honest. Let's go on board a Snail. Snail was in fourth place. No, yeah, fourth place he was. He was ahead of Donny, Berserker, Hobbs in front of him. So here he comes out of the pits now. If you look behind, there's that Aston Martin right behind Snail. So Snail's leapfrog Berserker around the International Horseshoe. That's worked out for Snail there. That little extra fuel made a bit of difference. So in the meantime, here we go, Hobbs. Still cruising around. It's your overtake. Alright, let's go back. Let's go go and have a look, find G. Where's G? Oh, here. So, G's got back in front of Roy. Here we go. There's a nice bit of squabbling going on here. Let's go back one more time. There we go. Right, so G up into the Western Horseshoe now. Coming round to out. You can see Roy's struggling. G's on racing softs, so he's got superior grip. I think Roy, yeah, he's on mediums, isn't he? Yep, here we go. G cuts up the inside of out. You can hear the tyres of that GTR all over the place. Nice clean move there from G. But can he hang on to it through the bus stop chicane? Roy's going side by side. He's putting G under pressure. Here we go, coming down to the chicane. I can't tell who's in front. Apart from the numbers, it's side-by-side stuff, and Roy backs out. So it looks like G's going to hold position, certainly because he's got extra grip. But look at this Roy. Roy's got a nice run here. G's going to make him go around the outside. That's what he's going to try and do. Oh, he's squabbling at 150 miles an hour. GTR power from McLaren. Oh, he's gone very wide. stayed a little bit closer, Roy, you might have got it. This is great stuff. Who's your money on to turn one at the moment? Still on G. Oh, G starts to drift out to get to the racing line. Cat keeps it inside. Roy's gone very wide. G blocks him off into turn one. International hairpin. Oh, G. Great move there from the savvy veteran move for keeping that tight apex so that Roy couldn't slingshot back underneath. And again, he's got lights up the rear end of that car, which is just allowing, you can see that McLaren's just got a little bit more distance. Right, let's go and see what's going on, if there's anything close going on up front. Hobbs still out in first, now on fumes. He's done really well on those mediums, 38 minutes, hardly any wear on them. Surely he's coming in this lap. Just keep an eye, because he was nose to tail with Berserker and Snail when the other two pitted. No, it's gone around again. Donny, our mediums, has got oh, DT's into the pits. So DT was in that battle, so with Snail. Death's into the pits. Here comes Basti. Basti's not pitted yet. Ninja's not pitted yet, so here's Snail. So keeping an eye on now. DT was very close to Snail when Snail pitted. Let's see where DT comes out. Tyres are going on now. Snail's going around turn one. Fuel going in. No, Snail's miles ahead. Yep, Snail's already through. So is Berserkers. DT got 64%. Where's he going to come out? They're already through. There they go. There's Berserker as well. So that's not worked out for DT. There's G and Roy still battling hard. Oh, as Death comes out in front of G into International. Horseshoe. Oh, that's just held. Oh, thought. Is that? Yeah, it was Death. Yeah, it's Death. Death was very sporting there, giving G plenty of room. But now there's a car between G and Roy. There's Roy. Yeah, they're all mediums. So G's on softs. So that McLaren should start to pull away. So let's go back to see where everyone ended up. So here we go. I think it's just Hobbs. Here we go. Hobbs is into the pits now. So we know Don is going to retake the lead. There he goes. He's retaking the lead. Here's Hobbs. Ninja's not pitted, so he needs to come in, but don't worry about Ninja just yet. What we're interested in seeing is when Hobbs comes out, has staying out on those mediums paid off for him or not? Map there at the top right, you can see the group. I've got a feeling one of those groups is going to peel into the pits, which would be Ninja. No, Ninja's still going. This could work in Hobbs' favour because he might be holding up Snail. So Snail's into that group. They're just going around turn one, and Hobbs has not come out. Here goes Hobbs now, just out to come out the pits. As they're coming round, this is going to be very tight. There we go. Snail's just behind, so just about worked out in favour for Hobbs. But Hobbs now racing soft tyres. So Snail, Ninja's in between this group here. Berserker's fighting for position with these boys. Needs to work those meters as hard as possible early on. He's got plenty of tyre wear to get through. Wants to try and catch up to those. Oh, spitting flames from that Aston Martin as he downshifts through the gears in the American night sky. Glorious Aston Martin sight there. He's catching up to Ninja. Could do with Ninja getting out of the way. To be honest, he's not really racing against Ninja. I do remember at this point in the race thinking, what strategy was Ninja on? Is he actually there in position on merit? Have I done something wrong? What? Yeah, I'm surprised he was still out after 41 minutes and still going. But at this moment in time, I was then starting to think, hang on a minute, I'm really enjoying having that toe. Stay out for another lap, mate. We'll see if he actually does stay out for another lap or not. He's like a bit gingerly through the bus stop chicane there. I remember being ginger through there because I just really struggled with keeping it clean on the mediums. He didn't want to get a penalty. Good job I didn't know that the penalties were off G. So is Ninja peeling into the pits? No, not yet. Right, so apart from Ninja, I think we've all pitted. Let's go on board with Donny. So Donny is in first place. He's on the map. He's just going around the Western Horseshoe. Second is Hobbs. He's just coming down to International. 2 lights on that car, so he's in second place. Snail is close behind, both on racing soft tyres. I'm just also looking at the fuel. Hobbs has got a little less fuel in that car, so it'll be a little less lighter. A little lighter, I should say, not a little less. And there's Berserker in fourth place. Really, he's got past. Oh, where did he get past Ninja? 2, 3. So it's just around here. We're going up to International Horseshoe. Oh, Ninja gets it right on the exit of in. Opportunistic driving there from Berserker. Let's go forward a little bit more. It's a very deep square line there, does Berserker. You can see DT behind as well. This group. Berserker was battling with those boys earlier. I think DT's on softs. Yeah, DT's on softs and Audi. 18 minutes to go. Let's go up front with Donny. Cruising round now. He's got a huge gap between himself and second place Hobbs. So here comes Donny. He's going across the start line now. He's on medium tyres, remember though. Hobbs is on softs. So here comes Hobbs. He's got 17 minutes to close up what must be war. It's a huge gap. So 25 seconds from first to second, and then there's Snail in third, Berserker fourth. DT's got past Ninja. Ninja really needs to come into the pits. I think he's there now. So between second, third, fourth and fifth, there's G. There's G in seventh. He's going to take sixth now. He's on racing softs. So really at the moment the top 4 between Hobbs and DT are not really separated by much, and on different tyres again. They're going to start to constitute up. As you can see here, DT is already putting Berserker under an immense pressure, going through the dogleg into Western Horseshoe. Oh, Berserker gets a little bit wide, but he does take that corner. He does take the Horseshoe wide, so he can get a good exit. It's the strength of the Aston Martin, the exit speed, if he gets the power down. This is going to be a bit interesting there, because that Audi is right in the tailpipes of Berserker's Aston. He's got a bit of a gap. I'm sure that gap's going to start to close though as we come into the bus stop. Still got no, Aston pulls away really smartly though, doesn't it? You can see DT is starting to catch up. Is he going to be able to make a move though before they get to the braking zone? No. He's starting to brake now. The Berserker's got those medium tyres through this section, which is really tricky to keep clean with. But he's done a good job. He's got a nice exit speed as well. You can see Berserker hogging that yellow line as much as possible. Sparks in DT's face. He's hogging that line. I wanted to make that Audi go as far around the outside as possible. Make it as hard as possible for him. Start finish straight then. Here we go. Lap 26. What's the Aston and Berserker braking like? Oh, he hits a beautiful apex as Berserker. Much like G earlier on, doesn't give DT an opportunity to sneak him underside. Again, Berserker's gone defensive into Horseshoe. Can DT slingshot back underneath? He's got the power down on that Audi really well. Very Larry wheel hubs there, very silvery. Berserker's fighting to hang on to fourth place. Glowing brake pads there of both those cars. Let's see if there's anything else quickly going on. G, 6th, 7th. we've got a nice battle here between Ninja and Basti. We'll go back to the Berserker DT battle. So Berserker's managed to frustrate DT for at least one more lap. Heart of Racing Aston Martin from the WEC series there, number 27. This is the moment DT. Oh, DT tries to go on the outside. Maybe he's stuck up the inside. He could have got Berserker on braking into the bus stop. Through the chicane. You can see Berserker hanging on to that yellow line for dear life. If DT's going to get him, he's starting to struggle to find a way past that Aston Martin. You can see though, here we go, and with the slipstream, DT, surely this is his moment. Oh no, he gives Berserker a little bump draft. I thought DT was going to try and go around the outside. He might have had the momentum to do it. But that's another lap where Berserker's held it in front of DT. Berserker get a nice exit, or you can see them both squirreled a little bit. He's desperately trying to hang on. Let's go back to see, is it Basti and Ninja? Bit of a distance between them at the moment. Let's just go through the field. Here we go on board with Donny. So Donny's doing 46 laps on mediums. Hobbs is doing 46 on softs, so he hasn't closed the gap too much yet. And there's Snail just behind. Here we go then, from Berserk. He's still hanging on to 4th place. DT still not managed to find a way past. I was nervous as anything with this section of the race. I was absolutely exhausted. In the meantime though, while these two boys are squabbling, and remember, Berserker's on mediums, DT's on softs. There's G. G is... might be able to see DT up in front. There's Berserker and DT just going through the bus stop ahead. There we go. Oh, as Berserker gets very leery on the exit. Got a grandstand view of this from DT here. Berserker, oh, inside. Oh, gets very sideways. Can DT do anything about it? No, he backs off. You can see Berserker manages to hang on. 4th place, but look, DT's got a huge speed advantage. Is this the moment? DT goes wide past Berserker. Audi versus Aston, Germany versus England, and Germany's won. Nice clean move there from DT, but Berserker's going to really fight hard to keep on to 4th place. Sorry, to take back 4th place, and he does. He goes straight through. Similar situation to what happened to, who was it, with the Ninja. Gets it wrong at the exit of turn 1. Just allows Berserker to retake 4th, so DT's got to do it all over again. Berserker is a little bit wide, so where's G in all this? Here comes G up to International Horseshoe. You might see the tail lights of the cars just going round the kink now. So Snail, sorry, here we got G doing 46.8 lap times. DT is just doing 47s and 46.9s, so G is closing in on DT, probably because DT stuck behind that Aston Martin, and what a glorious place to be anyway. With 1.59 off his split time, that Aston Martin is seriously holding up the American. He really needs to get past, because Berserker's only managing 47s, low 47s in the Aston Martin. The DT's gone round the outside of Berserker already, put into the bus stop. Berserker's been fighting for 4th so hard. He can't hang on at the moment. Is DT going to make any other mistakes? He's not. Berserker's now got the slipstream. I do want to look at other things going on the track. I know I don't want to stick with this, but I don't think we're going to be here for much longer. Just take this up to turn 1. Even with the slipstream, Berserker's not making an impression on DT. I think DT's got the position now. Just make sure DT doesn't light up again at the exit of turn 1 in. Oh, he's gone missed the apex though. Berserker's been tight. So a little squirrely, but no. Here we go. So, 10 minutes to go. God, has it gone already? 50 minutes gone. This has been a good race. I'm enjoying this one. 10 minutes to go. Donny, let's try and work out. He is in first place. Still got a huge lead over Hobbs. So Donny is coming up down to the back straight towards the bus stop chicane. Hobbs is just coming out of out. So again, he's probably closing the gap. He's come down a little bit, but you can see Snail's. He's bringing Snail with him. Hobbs and Snail both on racing soft tyres. Donny's on mediums. DT is now in front of Berserker Boy. He's in fourth. Berserker Boy in fifth. He's just coming out around the back straight, and here comes G in sixth place on racing soft. He's going to come out the back straight as well. About a 10-second gap, I'd say, between G and Berserker. So Death, who was squabbling around up with DT and Snail's dropped off the rate in the middle of the race for some reason. Since the pit stops, not really featured much at all. Basti, the two Peugeot drivers, again, same 50 minutes of racing, pretty much on identical parts of the track. I'm sure they're getting the most out of those Peugeots that they can, but they do seem to be like midfield kind of cars. Ninja, but this isn't really a track for them though. I'm curious enough. I think the next track we're going to be at, Cataluna, is going to be a good circuit for these Peugeots. Always Basti takes an awful lot of inside curbing. I think Cataluna is going to be a place for the Peugeots to shine. So keep a lookout for them next race. Ninja's on his own in 9th. Peter's Case up to 10th. Sam is in 11th, and we've lost Roy. Asked Roy if he was alright. Basically, what it was is that he needed to go for dinner, and he was around his in-laws, I believe. So I had to bail. But at least he was here for a while. It was good, better than nothing. That's good. Anyway, so I digress. 7 minutes to go. Let's see what we can find. Donny way out in the lead. Hobbs way in second. Snail's not really catching Hobbs. Is DT catching Snail? I'm looking at the map at the top right. You can see they're all spread out. Berserkers still can see DT. Still doing 47s, low 47s, but can't quite get those mediums into the 46s. His fuel's going to start coming down there, so maybe he will start getting there. He's not too far off DT as well. Here's G though, so Berserker's just come out of the bus stop chicane. G is, let's go on board with G. I'm pretty sure he's going to start seeing the rear lights of that Aston Martin. I'm looking at the map to say, as G comes around and starts to straighten up, you should see a car just up the road. Yep, there's Berserker. Yeah, I think Donny's going to struggle. I think your McLaren's going to be strong, G. I think the Peugeots are going to be strong. I don't know where the Aston really sits. I've had a few laps around it, and I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the circuit anyway. I'm not sure the Aston's particularly good there either. It's because it's what the Aston doesn't do. Oh, as G gets wide at International Hairpin Horseshoe, what the Aston doesn't do is lots of little fiddly slow corners very well, and there's a few of those at Cataluna. So I think the nippier MR cars and the Peugeots. Oh, that's a nice line, G. I never thought about doing that line. If Fort shows up, yeah, the Ferrari might be good. Hopefully he does. Well, that's another interesting. I'm looking at your racing line there. You're a little bit different to mine. Oh, as you get Larry at the exit there of out, right. But G's got a huge lead over Death in 7th place. Basti, they're both on racing mediums. Yeah, they're both on racing mediums. This is actually the closest battle on the circuit for the moment. Just double check. Ninja's on his own. Piers K's on his own. Sam's on his own. Yep, at the moment, 2 Peugeot drivers is where it's at. So 5 minutes to go. I'll keep it in, just have another quick drink. through top speeds again. Never checked what the McLaren did, actually, did I? Here we go, on board with G. 170 at the line. Well, that's quick. 172, so that's a little bit quicker. Tiny, a tad quicker than the Aston Martin. Oh, G's struggling at the exit of corners. Just go and check on Hobbs. Donny. So Donny is already coming down to the bus stop. Whereas Hobbs just coming into out. So there's a whole straight between them. 4 minutes to go. I thought that car in front was Donny, but it's not. Donny is already out of the bus stop. There we go. So Donny's out of the bus stop. So where's Snail? Snail's dropped off from Hobbs big time. DT has dropped, can still see Snail, but not really close at the moment. Berserker can still see DT around the bank curve. And there's G. Can you see Berserker just up the road? Yep, there's Berserker just coming to the bus stop now. So G is just starting to reel in that Aston, but there's only 3 minutes to go, 2 laps. Here's Death still in 7th place. Basti has caught up to Death. Don't think he's quite in the slipstream just yet. He's just put his best time in though. Basti's doing the best time as a 40. That's not showing me actually. He's done a 47.8. What's Death's best time? These Peugeots can't get into the 47s, can they? Doesn't look like he can get into the 47s. They're really lacking. I think it's top. It's not top end speed because Death gets it wrong. You see they're pretty nippy when he goes past the start finish line. Ninja or just cuts a little bit in too much. Yeah, sorry, goes a bit wide too much, I should say. I'm surprised these Mercs aren't a little bit more competitive. I thought they'd be really good here, if I'm honest. Where's Sam? Sam is not too far. He's on the same lap. Sam's not too far away from DSK as well, but he's about to run out of fuel. Can he make it last? Anyway, so we need to go back up front because Donny basically has been out on his own. An imperious drive from the Canadian. Absolutely dominated this race is Donny in that Dodge. Cruising around on racing mediums doing 46.4s. Fantastic time. He's also done a 45.9 on the mediums. That Dodge with this driver is just working so well. 1 minute to go, so I'm going to keep an eye on the clock and who's going across the line. But Hobbs is clearly out in second. Snail clearly in third. DT is starting to catch him a little bit perhaps. Berserker there in 5th. Starting to be caught there. You can see there's a bit of the distance is closing between him and G. Oh, Basti has got in front of Death. What happened there? 5, 6. Right, where did Death get it wrong? It's just it's always the way. Whenever I just go away from someone, something happens. Oh, Death got it wrong. International Horseshoe just allows Basti to nip through up to 7th place. This is an endurance race, so you've got to expect these things to happen, to be honest. So we'll go back to where we were. There we go. 15 seconds to go. I got a feeling these are going to be the first people to cross the line. So we'll stay with these boys. Can Death do anything about the German in front? 3, 2, 1. That's 1 hour out. Race is over. This should be the last lap. Oh, here we go. This is for position. The race is done. Can Death do anything about it? Let's go back to this movie. He has. He's gone straight past the German. Death. Let's go. I made a right mess there, didn't I? Keep it at that view. That's much better. Got a beautiful slingshot, beautiful exit. Thrashing the car in 5th gear. finally goes up into 6th with the slipstream. Gets past Basti at the line to retake 7th position. Basti's in 8th. Here comes Ninja to finish in 9th place. Where's PSK? Here's PSK. Who's that? Is that Donny? Yeah, there's Donny. Donny's going to come around next, actually. Fantastic drive for the Canadian. Where is he? Coming around to finish the race now. Come across the straight. Start finish straight now to take a glorious win. Well done, Donny. There's Hobbs and Sam. Sam's just in front, so Sam's going to finish in 11th. Hobbs is going to finish in an excellent 2nd place again now. Couldn't do anything about that dodge. This was probably the Dodge's best circuit for the series. Snell, fantastic battling early on. Brings that McLaren back into the last podium position of 3rd place. Great driving there from Snell. DT was catching, but couldn't make it distance quick enough. He's in 4th. Berserker in an absolutely exhausting race is in 5th for Berserker. Here comes G to finish in 6th. And there you have it. That's race 3 done and dusted. So look forward to next week, Catalina. I hope so you all. Take it easy. See you later. Bye.